It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
I top eighted the pre-modern tournament. I lost in the top 8 to someone that I beat in the Swiss. Pretty good matchup, but I mean, sometimes you lose good matchups, right? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Mega Leaf thinks they eat months there. Yeah, so one of the issues of grabbing Seasoned Dungeoneer or Mother of Runes is that, like, then you're passing the other one. Demonic Tutor and Force of Will are both great. Lilia's great. Yeah, I'll just take the Force, huh? I'm, like, not really in the mood to Force Blue, though. Yeah, I'll take the Lilia. Jesus fucking Christ. The second pack. Welcome, Archie Tross. Had a really lazy, groggy day so far. Your brother never sent you a Christmas list? What you get him? Your brother? I imagine you know your brother better than I know him. If you're really at a loss, get him some weapons. Boys like weapons, right? Maybe something interesting. Like some nunchucks. Nunchucks. That's a good gift. Fucking nobody's saying no to some nunchucks. How'd the event go? The event went pretty well. Top 8'd but lost in the corners. So I've top 8'd like half the ones that they've had here. Played in 6. Lost playing for top 8 in one of them. And then I had 2 scrubs. The others have been top 8 finishes. Maybe Staff's the pick, even though we have this Mox Jet. Yeah, I'm not really tied to anything right now. I mean, I do like this Lelia, but we don't have to be a Lelia deck. Like, do we dress Sulfuric Vortex here? The Mystical Tutor is kind of making me wish I had started with that Force of Will. I was kind of hoping that shit was open, but if it's not... You want pizza for Christmas? Nice. I had some frozen pizza delivered today. Not that exciting. Yeah, Mentor and Staff play well together, Good story. Yeah, real good story. Yeah, I had groceries delivered because I thought I was going to make a stew, and then I was too lazy. So I took a nap instead. Another good story. Dude diary. Today I almost did something. Well, shit, what up? Hey, old man Kinzer. Thanks for 55 months. Yeah, it was pretty decent, Crisoro. It was pretty decent. So one of the issues with being in Boros colors is we passed that authority going to the left of us. It super disappeared, so we're gonna be fighting somebody. But fuck them. I like these white cards in the Smuggler's Copter, too. I think if Umazawa's wasn't here, I'd be taking the Smuggler's Copter and then Parallax Wave and then Bunny. But, I mean, I do like Bunny. Hell yeah, Redbeard. I like drafting them, so... Yeah, hard for me to pass that sneak attack there, but... I'll snag a Minsk. Very splashable Minsk. Especially with his Oliphant, right? Just get some Stomping Ground or Taiga or whatever. I think this sort of deck I actually prefer the Seasoned Pyromancer to Palantir. I know people are like real high on Palantir. If I was playing that workshop, that Mishra's workshop, then I'd be into it. But I'm not. Thinking about this strip mine, thinking about Esper Sentinel. Thinking about the Mishra's Bauble. Bauble plays well with Mentor. If I take the strip mine and end up with a Ren and 6, I'll be like pretty happy with myself. Oh, fuck. Alright. Sure. We got a Rug Triome here. As much as I want the Undermountain or Ballista, I think we have to take this Rug Triome if we're grabbing Oko there, right? That Oliphant can just go grab it. Well, should we add another color? We have this Mox Jet. It's like basically free, right? Kind of a nice drop. Make that Oko a little better. And then I almost like this Sylvan Caryatid, even though it's like dog shit at carrying equipment. Should probably just grab that Copperline Hum. Did the wheels come off? Huh? Of what? This deck we're drafting? You play enough colors, the Moxen are always on color. I just need that black now. So we don't currently have enough playables. We can get some though. Like this one. Get over here. So we got like 9 lands, 22 total. So we got, what, 13 playables here. I can play that Kinnan now, at least consider. Looking to get expressive. We got the Flooded Strand. It gets Trop. It gets Ketria Triome. I don't think we can spend too many more picks on our mana base, but it's a good fetch. All right, one more pick on the mana base. One more. I could take this Talisman of Curiosity and juice the mana base while also getting a playable. I think I should take the Tracker. I want the Taiga, though. Yeah, if I don't have enough playables, y'all can look back at this pick and call me an idiot. Hey, there's that Ren I wanted. Nice. This Ren is like pretty sweet because we got the Strip Mine and now we have that fetch. Makes the fetch pick look a little better. So we're at like 18 playables right now. It doesn't feel like enough, does it? We need like 5 more. Hoofda. How many packs are left? I'm gonna grab the Arc Trail out of this one. We're a little light on removal. I can like combine with our other burn and stuff. Omnath almost tempting. Garrick Relentless almost tempting. Hey, Chariot, gimme. Yeah, the Chain Lightning, the Talisman, the Bonfire, those are all options. I think the Talisman tempts me more than the red spells. But I could use like a little bit more gas up here on the top end, Tom. The Pest Infestation Wheel. Plenty of playables. Look at this. We need like 2 more cards, right? Now we have a cut to make. So many cards. I could have spent another pick on my mana base. I can get this Kinnan out of game. Did the wheels fall off, they ask. Ha! Otawara's, yeah. Otawara being rebought with Ren and 6 is pretty sweet. We didn't quite have enough playables at that time, though. I wanted to lock it up. Felt like there was enough going on with our mana already. Stormseeker's kind of cute with Hydroid Krasis. Let's get this figure out of here. With the double Mox, we don't need a 1-drop as often, and we're like almost never activating this for 3. Oh, damn! We got that Rita Rabbit raid. Yeah, we just went live. This is the first deck of the day that I've drafted. Welcome, Raiders. My viewers, if you're not following the Great Reed Duke yet, you 100% should be. Let's get Reed a shout out, huh? How's Reed's stream? Good stuff going. Sweet decks, sweet drafts. Reed is also my opponent. He's on the opposing team for the Cube for Charity, which is happening in 9 days, I believe. A short 9 days. We'll be firing that up. A very intense couple of days of cube competition and raising money for good causes. Some really good causes this year. Reed just won 2K at the Arena Open. Oh, that's fucking sick. Hell yeah, congrats, Reed. Good things happening to good folks. You love to hear it. Maybe I want that Stormseeker. It's like sweet with Chariot, right? That's a good curve. I could cut like Witness. Yeah, get Witness out of here. Hey, Crow's Tongue, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 66 months. And I think I missed that Schwab 002 resub. Thanks for the 70 months there, Schwab. Hell yeah, Burnsy. Should be a good time. Need another shot at it? I think it's Jim's year, Reed. I think it's Jim's year. I'm getting old. I'm getting washed. I got back problems now. And you got all warmed up at the at CubeCon. Some ridiculous Swiss record. Anyway, it'll be fun either way. I always forget what talisman taps for what. I always gotta remember to bring it to the front. Oh, it's like not even on color. We passed so many on color ones because I thought this one was on color because I got it when I was still playing white. That's funny. Good thing we got those duels and tutors and stuff. A little better than it looks. We do have a couple of colorless lands in there though with the strip mine in the library. So this would be 10 red sources. It's pretty good. We could cut one if we really needed to. Like Magda can help us get the second red for Season Pyromancer, and Season Pyromancer and Goldspan are only double reds. And then green here is 1, 2, 9. Hell yeah. This is starting to look pretty good. Yeah, 10 red and 9 green would be great. How many blue do we need just looking at eyeballing this? I'd like 6 or 7. If we have that already, I'm just going to jam it. We have 6. I think 6 is enough. It's not like great, but again, like Magda can make bloom. I could go up to 7 blue by cutting a red source. I said green was 9, right? Yeah, green's 9, red's 10. And blue is 6. I do like 7 blue better. Do I like it enough to go down to 8 green? I don't really need double green until that Uvenwald oddity. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let's leave red at 10. This also gives me another blue source to grab with the Flooded Strand. So if, like, the red and 6 is rebuying Strand, Strand's my only fetch. It's kind of nice if I can get, like, a few different lands, right? Thin over the course of a few turns. But every turn is a little annoying. But that's not, like, the only thing that bothers me about Comment. This draw I've got is slow, but the mana's good. We got Noko and a Garrick. I don't know. Maybe it does something. Exactly, Chess Bob film. Maybe I don't even play my Triome, huh? I guess I'll play it. We got like a Crisis and a Dragon in here. Oh shit, what up? Hey, how Abaji? Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 21 months. You're not sure about the cube changes personally? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about them. How'd pre-modding go? Went pretty well. Lost in the top 8 to a pretty good matchup. I'd beaten him in the Swiss. And the game 1 of the matchup is winnable. Like, I have 8 sources of life gain in the main deck, and the matchup was mono red burn. And then post board, I bring in 3 warmth and 2 circle protection red, and a bunch of disenchants for sulfuric vortex. And in the Swiss, the first game I lost to Xaxes. I lost to a second copy of Fire Blast Ripped to deal Xaxes damage on the last possible turn. And then I won game 2 and 3 just by playing sideboard cards. Just like Warmth, Circle of Protection, GG. And then in the top 8, which you can watch on coverage, one of the Swiss games got caught on coverage, but the top 8 match I think was actually pretty sick. We had a lot of like little decisions. It was probably winnable there for me somewhere if I like get a little bit more aggressive at some point or what have you. But game 1, my opponent ended up killing Eternal Dragon like 3 times. They killed an Exalted Angel and like the same Eternal Dragon 3 times in a row to live long enough to burn me out. Pretty crazy, pretty ridiculous game. Every turn, just like ripping a 3 damage burn spell off the top to combine with Cursed Scroll. And then game 2, I won the same way that I'd won my post-board games in the Swiss, where I just like played some hate cards. GG. And then game 3, I like had an opener with 2 removal spells and 5 lands. And it mulled into a hand that was like Disenchant, Decree of Justice. I was like, well, this isn't very good either. And then I ended up keeping my 5, which was like Smothered Decree of Justice, 3 lands. That was also just not great. And then he had a hand where like my second hand would have actually been pretty solid because he just went Cursed Scroll into Sulfuric Vortex. So if I have a Disenchant, like it relieves a ton of pressure, gives me a lot of time. But you don't know, right? I thought it made sense to go to 5, try and find a sideboard card. Because that's how I'd won all my other post-board games. The cool thing, so I ended up losing, right? But the cool thing, the thing that I was really happy about was that it like validated a lot of my decisions. I hadn't really played against Burn with the deck before. And even though my main deck had Gerard's Verdicts and Exalted Angels, which are really good against Burn, I still decided to respect the matchup and devote 5 cards to it in my sideboard. And after playing the matchup against a solid opponent, I'm like pretty happy with that decision. It was good. It was good testing. Hey, Ellipses thanks to the sub, thanks to the 92 months. Comet is pretty great. Yeah, you're not wrong. So far, it's killed my Magda and made some squirrels. Gerard's Verdict. I lost in the top 8, Octafan. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, I went over the cube changes a few days ago. Does Garrick just want to trade with this knight? I think that makes sense. And you can't really just like let Comet chill, because Comet does more shit with higher loyalty. Like if you roll a 4 or a 5, it deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters to a creature or player. So if you just like try and like block the squirrels and stuff, it just starts murdering you. Yeah, Dong's TV. I heard some crazy stories. Well, that's a lot of shit. I can play the Silent Clearing into Prismaticing my food token too. And then next turn they get to play 2 spells. One of which is Vindicate. This might just not be a winnable game. Yeah, Deflect and Palmer. This is kind of a frustrating card to play against. Doing a lot, doing a whole lot. The first time it like rebuys the Time Walk and you're like, what? I don't care about variants on Magic cards. I care about cards doing just like a bit too much. Maybe should be like deck looting and strip mining them. Yeah, Debut, I'm not huge on that either. Comet can, not a poke. It's got that ability. You can reread Comet like 6 more times and figure out what I'm talking about. Isn't that fun? It hasn't in this game. I was just giving an example. Yeah, just read that fucking novel. Very hard card to play around. Your opponent doesn't even know what it's going to do. I'm with you, Admiral Lettuce. It is weird that you don't know what a card is going to do, though. usually you at least do that. Like the dice rolling cards from the D&D set, where like sometimes if you roll a crit, you scry 4 instead of 3 or something. Like it's a very minor perk. Not like you get to activate all this Planeswalker's abilities like another time this turn and rebuy stuff and spit out stuff and Domi for 10. Or cards that will have that kind of high variance effect might do it like once. Like Chaos Warp happens like once, right? It's not just bodying your game. Yeah, no changes, I guess. I guess this hand's okay. I don't know. Maybe this hand's not okay. I like the Umazawas, but like we're just going like Oliphant. And I don't want to get a Triome, right? Because then you're playing a tap Triome and you can't Talisman on 2. So then we don't have blue mana. Yeah, fuck this hand. Yeah, we got some Moxen in here. This is way better. You think Comet's definitely worse than Minsk and Boo? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm less sure than you are. It's in worse colors. Which one's in worse colors? You can't just say it. We're comparing 2 walkers. I think Boros are better colors in this cube than red-green. Wasn't always the case, but I think it definitely is right now. With Athari and 4th and stuff. Yeah, retro. At least it's like a way less powered card. But you're right. It's another one that was kind of confusing. Oh, Comet's way worse than Seasoned Engineer. Seasoned Engineer has counterplay built in. On top of being vulnerable to more kinds of removal, right? Well, that curve was kind of stupid on my part, huh? You'd think I could stop whining about Comet now. It's not going to happen, though. I'm a Magic player. It is my right to complain. Just a Pioneer deck. A little bit better. a little better. Man, the best Infestation and deck are just not that good against this opponent. They just don't have that many like artifacts to blow up or steal. I like the Arc Trail. I like this mana. I think we send this back though. Hey Pinky, thanks for the 10 months. You don't like the card design in general? I don't like it in specific either. Sure. Am I supposed to strip mine the Ancient Tomb or the Savai Triumph? The Ancient Tomb could become like on our side if we get this mince down, but I don't think this mince is coming down for a bit. Alright, maybe I'm not strip mining. With the Manador coming down too. I'm gonna hit the Savai Triumph. And like hope that's relevant. It was not relevant. I don't know the language, friend. I think I want to activate library right now. That upkeep activation got me to the copper line, got me that untapped red source. Pretty big there. Not gonna do that this turn though. If we draw Mox, we could play like a Flame Tongue Cover or a Minsk or some shit here, or the Chariot. There's 2 Mox in, so. So I can play the island and then draw with library. If I draw nothing, then I can run out the Umazawas. I can also just play the Triome and the Umazawas and not draw with library this turn. And like for sure have my land set up. I guess I do that. Now we got some choices, huh? They only have 1 green source. The ooze isn't as scary as it could be. I don't really like the Eska's Chariot with the Giver of Runes down. I'm just gonna do this. The Haywire might can clear the Umazawas. Then the ooze isn't activating. Yeah, the green man is real tied up. They have to choose between killing Might there, like actually developing their board. That's the first haze creature they've seen out of me too. Hey, Sneal27. Thanks for the sob. Thanks for 24 months. The 2 years. The Firebolt in the graveyard. So if I spend my whole turn flashing back a Firebolt at 10 life, while they're untapping with like Knight of the Reliquary and shit, you think we're gonna win that game? And then we have to play a creature after that to equip the Umazawas too. Yeah, I don't think I don't think the Firebolt matters even a smidge, even a tiny little bit. The strip mine hit Savai Triome. It did not hit a green source. I don't know if it was relevant or not. We don't know what their hand was at the time. It didn't look like it was relevant because they had Noble Hierarch and red mana and such. This hand's okay. The Oliphant can go get me my Triome. Then we can play Triome and Firebolt their turn 1 drop on my turn 2. Instead of for either Oko or Pyromancer on 3 into Minsk. Another kind of slow one without a Mox, but it wasn't bad, was it, B-Word? It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I make a good play every once in a while. I think the decision point to stop drawing with Library, when I did, was solid too. The less clear cut. Yeah, right, Snow. But you really, really, really want to mulligan aggressively in Vintage Cube. It's like mulligan aggressively the format. Especially when you're like, when your hand has potential for so much better. Like you're playing a deck with 2 Moxes. You can't really afford to keep a mediocre hand. And then post-board it gets like, especially so. Like if you know your opponent's deck's really good. Can't just keep a bunch of shit. There is channel in the cube, yeah. It's a lesson I have to learn, like, learn and relearn over and over again. To mulligan aggressively. It's so hard. Especially because you get away with it against some decks, some opponents. Trulidor. With this hand, though, we did have like a Firebolt for their 1 play. So they start with a Dork or a Goblin Guide or something. Or a white creature. Or like Firebolting into here on 2. And then they play a 2-drop, and then we get to play a 3-drop. Oh, strip mine, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How do you pre-decide mulligans? What? What are you talking about? So you could Pest Infestation this fast spawn, but this has just got to be better, huh? Mulligans and Limited feel so much worse than Constructed. Well, Vintage Cube, your mulligan should be closer to Constructed. You shouldn't be just like pigeonholing Cube as Limited. Yeah, hell yeah. Get that hamster. Too lazy for the reply button. I don't blame you. Alright, so I'm regretting not killing the fast spawn a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. Still have this Minsk. They're still at 10 fucking life. I want to smack him with this dragon, but I also want to equip this Dumazawas and kill that birds. It should probably be the dragon, huh? Yeah, prioritizing killing the birds might not make sense, too. They have all this mana. Getting them to 2 life could matter with fast bond as well. I guess they could have chumped the dragon if they'd really wanted to. I have never had a cow rolling emote. A little P-wave action. coming for my hamster. Ah! We're probably getting there even without the firebolt, right? Just wearing down the Pessimization. Running out some dorks there. This is another one when Shieldbreaker doesn't really... What about Tameo versus Wheel of Fortune? You don't discard your hand, you just draw 7 extra, right? Probably not good. Mint Sack isn't very good against Parallax Wave. They still have 3 counters left. I think the ceiling on this hand's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it. If only had a Firebolt for that bird. So the opponent's playing draw 7s, so I like running out the Moxen. The opponent's playing draw 7s. You might just lose your hand. And then you lose the Mox. Are there any other notable hamsters? Then Boo? No. No, the other hamsters suck. They literally said other than changelings. What are you doing? What are you doing with the Mutavault suggestion? Hey, why are Minsk and Boo bad at dice? Does anyone know? It's because Boo always goes for the snake eyes. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Inkmoth Nexus, thanks for 24 months, the 2 years. Oh, that's not a thing I can beat. Can mods end the stream? Why would you want to end the stream? That was a good joke. that was good. Yeah, the other line is just like play the Minsk and make a token to chump for a turn with Shieldred here. Right now, if they play a draw 7, I just die. Shieldred too big. Next turn I can like FTK it plus Firebolt Flashback or something. Look stupid dumb. You don't need to poke holes in my very clever setup here. That's not how jokes work. Thanks, Crizaro. Thomnath is a little obnoxious. That dragon mana, though. You can tell which legendary creatures like their Cheetos. Is this a comment on Orange Hands? Like Seasoned Pyromancer and Omnath. Cheeto lovers. Minsk and Boo, not into the Cheetos. Seasoned Pyromancer likes the flaming hot ones. What the fuck? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Boomstick519. It's the sob thinks I had 22 months there. Gross, asymptotic Abe. That's a gross comment. Not one you should feel bad for or anything, but oh man. That's fine. That's fine. I won't tell y'all what what I thought Abe's comment meant. Yeah, yeah. Hamsters definitely use their hands while they eat. And they push the food into their cheeks. So if a hamster was not going to use its hands, never mind. No, I said I was going to say never mind. Do I stir my coffee with my left or right hand? I stir my coffee with my thumb. Like a true logger. Are these casting an Atraxa next turn? I don't know if I can beat that. I can set gold spam with Minsk. What is that doing for me? I'm at fucking 14. I kind of feel like I got a Pyromancer here. It's not great. It's not a great feeling. There's a bunch of differences. Your active boyfriend. There's a command to check them out yourself. I can't go over them right now. But they're very similar cubes. We could clear Nissa, and then they'll have an Omnath and an Atraxa, and I'll be dead. So we gotta think, what is the best chance of winning here? Does it involve nuking my entire board to kill this Nissa and then have nothing? While they still have an Omnath and an Atraxa? No, that would fucking suck shit, so I'm not gonna do that. Does anyone else want to suggest clearing Nissa? Just the same fucking terrible line over and over. Now they're gonna make fun of you. You kind of want to suggest it now, yeah? You preferred the Minsk counters on the gold span? Yeah, it might have been better. I like the Boo as a blocker here. Like, there's still the Nissa and the Omnath that can attack. Oh, fuck. What do we got? Minsk can go face, correct. They do have to choose between Oko and Grist here. Kind of an interesting decision, huh? Or wait, can they grab Grist as a creature? Yeah, never mind. Those two aren't competing at all, are they? Way ahead of you, bunny. Thanks for sharing your feelings, Dreadming. I'll value it forever. Dear Diary, today Dreadming shared their feelings with me. It was a pivotal moment in our relationship. The fucking Omnath clears Minsk now. Yeah, I think we can concede to that. The Spheric Vortex gave me hope, but the Omnath's just like clearing my walker, and I don't think you can do it without like both of those cards, right? All right, game 3 on the play. We got this. We got this, fam. We would have still been able to cast a Vortex. That doesn't matter, Fanny Bams. We're already losing Minsk. Just kill turn 3 again. Yeah, that'd be nice. I would have kept that opener in the dark, by the way. Kind of hate this. Probably worse than that opener. But we gave ourselves 2 chances at like Mox plus Haster hands. That's not nothing. They showed us that disenchant. I don't know if you just slam Vortex here. Might just be running into it. I think when it red and 6 uptick, actually. So it's not the best pressure, but it is some pressure. Could be worse. Oh, they've got plays. Kind of hate this spot because they can just kill the Vortex and start gaining life. If they do have an answer. Possible is supposed to jam Pyromancer there. Why would that be the case, stupid dumb? I have a regular Twitch stream chat up. The same chat you see. Except perhaps in the superior light mode. Yeah, they did have the Terra Sunday. Hey, fun take aim. I don't really pigeon spank. Right, stupid dumb. But that's not the chat that I'm looking at. You're looking at a different thing. Maybe Krasis is better here. Now I can chump for Ren if I want to, though. That's not very kind. Oh, shut up. Hey, the Nun thinks it's 70 months. Alright, I'm trying to let them draw some more cards. Alright, maybe I should have dealt 1 damage to myself. Or more reckless or something. Not feeling especially winnable. Then with her 11 card hand now. The Nun with the 70-month sob saying, hey Caleb, hope all is swell. Life is swell. This game's going poorly. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for checking in. Parallax Wave is pretty gnarly. Yeah, we've seen our own Wheel of Fortune, huh? Tracks are coming down again. Yeah, I can scoop to that. I guess we keep this and hope Ren and or Dak do something. I would mull this on the draw. But on the play, they might just like play a dork that dies to Ren, and then you're so far ahead. I think my biggest flaw is that I make other people look bad in my brilliance. It's a real problem. Real issue. So Stormseeker could clear the Narset. I think I just want to grab that Soul Ring, like, ASAP. I think my biggest flaw is my dog shit beard. Fortunately for you, one of my strengths is being able to handle criticism like that super well, actually. So I'm not gonna turn purple with rage and ban your account. Certainly not with all these witnesses. Oh, she went up. Hey, Kai Storm, thanks to 71 months. Have we talked pre-modern yet? I talked about it a little bit. Deck was pretty sweet. Yeah, upticking on yourself while they have a Narset in play isn't great. I do want to uptick it so I can steal this retrofitter, but I'd be like targeting them. I think we just gotta pass. And Captain Kawhi, thanks for the sob, thanks for sharing the prime there. 16 months. Yeah, I lost to an opponent that I'd beaten in the Swiss because life is unfair. No, it was a sweet match. Just launch a chariot. Has been this and like Oko. Solar powered? No. This ring has soul. And it's super bad. So I'm about to lose both my walkers here. Bit of a bummer, really. But I sure have a lot of cats to comfort myself. Well, time to let them draw more cards. What else would we do? I think that's right. Just fucking nuke them out of orbit. Feels correct. And in this stream, we make plays based on our feelings. Trust our gut. I love it when organs do my thinking for me. Feel the force, Luke. Let go, Luke. An organ does all my thinking for me. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a good organ. Like a Hammond. Kinda wish my brain was instant speed for this matchup. That's alright. Hell yeah, JRC. It's nice when you're feeling on top of the stuff. I kept a hand like this earlier. Didn't quite pan out. I think I'll send it back. Yeah. Getting my F6 value here. Nothing for my Kabu to do. What did I put back on the mulligan? Oh, Krasis. I guess I could have played Krasis here. I assumed Kabu would have something to do at some point. Opponent still got 6 cards in hand. I guess we're both just like staring at a bunch of answers. Just running out there. What's the worst that could happen? To me personally, someone could barricade all my doors and set my house on fire. Hey, a target. Do you have a fire escape? Yeah, it's the door. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Kiyuno, thanks the sub, thanks the 5 months. The second worst thing that could happen to me? No one asking me to the big Yuletide ball. Oh, please, somebody. Would I go back for Sir Barrington? No, I would buy another cardboard bear. I mean, of course. Of course I'd go back for Sir Barrington. I wouldn't leave the first place without Sir Barrington. What do you take me for? Absolutely not, Master Mike. My dreams are all badass. Sports cars. Hot girlfriend. Gobs of cash. Sunglasses at night. Yeah. My dream persona is Drake Slickback. And I wear a leather jacket. Fair enough. When I dream I'm covered in the finest leather. Yeah. Yeah. Real manly stuff. None of that gay shit. Just like head to toe leather. Leather, a bunch of dudes in the club. Yeah. Yeah, go hang out with my buds. Just guys being dudes. Manly dudes, manly things. Get a job at a steel mill. Yeah, wrestling's super manly. It's a good pastime. Release some of that pent up aggression. Is that a serious question, Blitzkrieg? Kabu's not a May ability. Oh shit, what up? Hey, FFMX, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months. Well, that's bad for me. Maybe I'll get my deck. Get to take it back. Yeah, hell yeah, DJ Fap City. I can't take this off. This Umasawas. I like can't hit with the Magda. Because then they'll get Umasawa's counters. Yeah. Oh. Now the FTK can't even clear it. Because of my fucking Umazawas. These are all my things. I'm not losing to any of their cards. This is my cards. This is horse shit. Alright, you win. Probably like 1 turn early here. Like a flashback firebolt to kill Dak. And then give myself a turn to rip like Pest Infestation or something. That's a pretty good clock they got though. Pest Infestation or Shield Breaker. Or Dak. I guess there's kind of a lot, huh? I almost want Witness in. Rebuy my own stuff. Well, this opener seems good. Let's hope it plays out that well. Oh man, I wanted to turn to the Oko, and now I've got to like value kill their Ragavan. There's something to play in the deck and looting for lands here, getting value off Ren. Actually, let's do that. If they flash in that 2-1 to draw a card off the deck loot, we can just ping the fucking 2-1. Oh, well, alright. Valid. Now it's turn 3 and we still don't have an Oko down. I get a land though. The Oddity can just like clear this Narset. That'd be real clean. But I did find a Dak Faden. Dak down ticking on their side is weak to the Ren ping, though. We're gonna just lose to Fractured again. Is that my plan here? Just fucking... Yeah, Matthews Mang. I mean, it kind of seems like Orcish Lumberjack and 4th Aerlingus go well together. Like, Orcish Lumberjack makes more mana for 4th than Soul Ring does. Exactly. Ultimate Price gets it. This shit again. Man, it's been pretty good this league. There's that one game that I kept a hand that was missing a color. That condemn fucking sucked. They want wilds by food token. All that food value. Ren gets to clear off another walker. That's nice. Yeah, Ren got to clear a lot, right? Like the Dak and this fairy. Should have left it untapped in case of days. Kind of forgot there was a triumph I wanted to grab. I could copy food tokens. Yeah, a lot of good cards going around for sure, you octopus. Sweet. Not a bad little 2-in-1, huh? Halfway through that draft, there was someone asking like if things had gone terrible.